This is the very last braid of the night. It is super late. Aislin's tired. I'm tired. So we're gonna knock this out right quick. What's up? Welcome back to House of Rolle. If you're new here, my name is Camille. You guys, today we have an exciting vlog, a long-awaited vlog. Aislin's birthday is on Friday. And again, if you're new here, Aislinn is our little girl. She's not a baby anymore. She's gonna be 9 on Friday, but I promised her that I would get her hair braided before her birthday party. And tonight's the only night I have to do that. Today is October 31st and it is 9:20 at night. My mom is washing her hair right now and she's going to wash it, condition it, detangle it, and get her set up. And I'm in my office slash hair room right now, and I'm gonna get the hair blended and I'm gonna get the product set up so that way she can just come in here and get her hair done. She's used to staying up late. I'm hoping she can hang so I can get done. I'm not gonna do tiny braids. I am gonna kind of do them medium size so we can get her in the bed before midnight. Taking a huge risk doing it this late at night, but it is the only time I have between now and her birthday party. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the process and show you guys how to braid your little one's hair if you're interested in putting box braids in your little one's hair. So yeah, let's get into this hair washing. You guys remember I got this a while ago? Oh, I forgot about the tinsel. Okay, so I got her normal hair color, which is number 4 in the formation. Now her hair is really long, so I had to get the 30-inch. And then this is the purple. It's literally called purple. And again, 30 inches. I completely forgot we got tinsel. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so cute. And then I had this. She wanted a little bit of blue, but I couldn't find the blue. But a client came and got this ombre purple blue. So I'm gonna blend this in with it as well. So she'll have this kind of in some of the braids. Her hair is extremely long, so I'm interested to see how this is going to work, because they're gonna have to be really long because her hair is so long. But I think she's gonna love them because in the morning I won't have to comb her hair. We could just throw it up in a ponytail, put it in a bun, or leave them down, or do cute styles with them. So I think it's gonna look so cute. It's gonna look so cute. Okay, let me get this hair blended. This is what it looks like before the blend. You can see the, why can't I think of the name of it? The like streamer, not streamer, that's not the word I'm looking for. Anyway, you can see it in there. So what I'm gonna do, let me turn this on. What I'm gonna do is basically run my finger through the middle, and then I'm gonna separate, and I'm gonna make sure I have some of the tinsel. Boom, that's what it is. I'm gonna make sure I have a little of everything. I need to get some of the the blue in there. So that's what it's looking like. And I think I want a little bit more brown. Want more brown. Yeah. So if you don't want to put that up there. If you don't want to put a lot of color in your kid's hair, you can just get like 1 pack of a highlighted color. So, and then I'm literally dividing, splitting, putting on top. Dividing, splitting, putting on top. And I'm gonna do this until I feel like I have an equal amount of blend to where it's not so heavily concentrated on a braid in the purple, not so heavily concentrated on a braid with the blue or with the tinsel. And so you're just gonna keep doing that, and you'll start to notice that it's blending together. So I'm gonna keep doing this until it gets to the desired blend. Now I have done this with a brush before, but I guess I probably could go get my brush. It just makes it take a little bit longer. And time is of the essence. My mom is currently detangling Aislyn's hair. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. I feel like I have a good mix, a good blend going here. So now I know how to separate this because I do hair, but so I can do it off of feel. But basically, I'm gonna feel how big I want the braids to be. I have to keep in mind my daughter's hair is thick. You can kind of get an idea of the size when you wrap it just a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit off of there. I feel like that's a good size. She's gonna love these. Yeah, I feel like that's a good size. And if I feel it's too big or too small once I get started, because you also need to pay attention to the texture and the body of the hair. And like if the hair is strong enough or if it's a little bit brittle, then you don't want to do big braids and you don't want them to be too tiny either. Again, I've been doing this for years, so I can kind of gauge. My daughter's hair is thick and it is very strong. So I don't have to worry about it snapping off, but you just kind of feel whichever one you do for the first size, you're gonna try your best to keep that same size throughout. And then I'm going to blend another, I'm gonna open another brown before I get to blending. All right, guys, when we come back, we should be ready to braid. These are the products I'm going to use. I have Blue Magic Super Sure Grow, this Eco Styler Gel, the Blue Medicated Sulfur 8. This is the light formula, so it's not as pungent. And then Jam. This is going to help with the parting and to keep the braids looking fresh. So my mom got it all nice and ready to go. So now I'm going to take these out. Ooh-wee. Thank you, Mama. Okay, so you can see, I'll have her step forward here in just a minute. This is what her hair is looking like. This is how long it is, so this is how far down I have to braid. Again, I'm not gonna do 9,000 braids because it's late.
I'm getting my hair braided.
Are you excited?
Yes.
You've been waiting on this for a while, huh? Yeah. I almost forgot. I'm going to put this on her hair before I start braiding, just to put some moisture on her actual hair, not her scalp. The first thing you want to do is to get this hair sectioned off, especially when you have to contend with hair like this. It's so much, but I'm just gonna come. It doesn't have to be the middle. I'm just gonna start somewhere up front and go back. And then on the side, I'm gonna come down. I always try to go behind the ear. Tilt your head, please. I always try to go behind the ear. That's just my preference. And then, now, the one thing to keep in mind is with kids, your parts may not, tilt your head please. With kids, your parts may not always be crispy. Just because they move, they get restless, and you might be fighting with the kid that's tender-headed. The goal is to just do the best that you can. So now, I'm gonna take this and roll it, and roll it. That's so much hair, y'all. And roll it,
and roll it, and roll it,
and roll it. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a ponytail holder here, the left one over here. Okay, we're gonna do literally exactly the same thing on this side. You may find it easier to do this while your kid sits down, depending on the age, but for me, I always prefer to stand up. It just makes it better. Now, as we get deeper into this, I may switch with her, but I think she'll be more comfortable up here in the chair. Okay, kind of eyeball it. Make sure you're somewhere in the same vicinity. Again, if not, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Now, if this was an adult, them parts better be crispy. But when it's a kid, it's okay. They don't have to be
those parts better be crispy.
The best parts.
And roll it, and roll it.
Yes, I'm gonna roll this.
And roll it, and roll it out, and roll it.
Now that that's sectioned off, I'm going to, okay, go ahead and put your head down, please. Back here. I'm not gonna roll this too tight just because I need to get back into it, but have them put their head down as much down in the middle as they can. And then she likes to leave these out. She doesn't like these to be pulled. So I'm gonna leave those out. So because I'm leaving those out, I'm gonna come up a little bit more than usual than I would on somebody else or their child. I'm going to use the jam. The jam is going to help with the cleaner part. Well, as clean as possible. Again, it's a little different with kids. Okay, stay still. See how easy that made that? Again, do the best that you can. And then I'm going to take this, do the same thing I did up front. Now, depending on if you have a kid with a lot of hair, you may be able, depending on the size, do what is appropriate back here for the texture and type of hair. So for her, I'm going to make this 3 braids. For somebody else, depending on the size, you might make this 2 braids. Or if your kid's hair is thicker, you might be able to make that back row 4 braids. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of pull her baby hairs out. Again, she doesn't like these to be messed with. So we typically leave them out. It's gonna mess up our back row part, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm gonna record, but I need to turn the TV on for her so she can be entertained. When you're doing kids' hair, give them something to entertain them, a tablet, a phone, a cartoon. So I'm gonna let her pick something and I'm gonna turn on some music. One more thing I wanna mention. With this back row, sometimes it can be shorter than the front row. So you always wanna make sure you have an accurate depiction of how long the hair is, because you wanna try to braid at least an inch or more past your little one's hair. So her back row is not extremely, but it's much shorter than what it is up front. So I'm gonna braid down further than this because I know that these pieces up here are longer. If you don't know how to gauge that, pull a longer piece from here so you can see where you need it to stop. Or when you have it all down, check to see where you need it to stop. when you get to this section up here, instead of just adding 2 pieces, depending on the length that you're doing, you may need to add a 3rd piece. When you get to this section up here, it's gonna look a little different. So you have 2 choices. You can either do another curved row, or what I like to do is divide it like this and then do 2 straight rows. That'll kind of lay over the top of these, nice and perfect. This is the very last braid of the night. It is super late. Aislin's tired, I'm tired. So we're gonna knock this out right quick. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how to do this. Lean your head this way. So you're gonna divide this into 3 almost equal parts. And then you're gonna take this right side, go underneath, the middle over, the left side underneath that middle part. And then you're gonna grab your piece of hair, feed it in, and then braid down. Then we're gonna grab another piece, feed it in between your thumb and your pointer finger, braid down. Good morning. Happy November 1st. Oh goodness, it is 8:33 in the morning. Don't mind none of this. We finished about 1:45 in the morning. Considering how late we started, it wasn't too bad. I did let Aislinn sleep in. I normally wake her up at 8. So we will be late this morning. So I'm going to get the water started so I can dip her hair. I did not dip her hair because it was late at night. And then after she gets up, because I woke her up but she's still in the bed, I'm gonna get her hair dipped. So I'm actually gonna curl her ends and I'll show you guys how to do that too. But yeah, let's finish strong. We're gonna get to school when we get to school. It's just one of those kind of days. It's not a normal day for us, but like I said, Friday's her birthday and I promised her I would do it. And last night was the only day I had because I have to work. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm tired too. And I'll probably pick her up early from school, just a little bit. Probably like 30 minutes to an hour early, just so she can go home and go to bed. So, or go to my mom's and go to bed because I gotta go to work. No, yeah, I have to go to work and I have church tonight. All right, guys. She's finally up. These are the curl formers I'm gonna use. They're soft curl formers. I don't know what size this is, but gray. They're color coded for size, so it's the gray ones. So your bonnet stayed on all night, yay. Normally her bonnet falls off. You guys, it's so glittery beautiful. Okay. Okay. And this is why you want to dip it, because it's so stiff right now. I am going to use the orange size for her front 2 pieces. So you literally take it, put this on top, put this on top, and then wrap it around, and then close it. I'll show you again. I'm only doing this size in the front. Bring it a little closer. You want to say good morning? Baby's tired, y'all. Okay. I don't know where this came from. Okay. Here's the braid. Let's see. Bring it on top a little bit onto the braid and then just wrap. Go over. Oh, bless you. Okay. So now it's on there. I didn't grease her scalp last night either because of the, she was going to bed. I didn't want all of that grease to be in the bonnet, so I'm gonna do that right quick too. I'm going to show you guys again the wrap method I use. Let's bring you back just a smidge. Okay. I'm going to put the curl former on top and then I'm going to wrap it into itself. And then roll. And then roll. Again. You have your braids, curl former on top. You're going to go into the braids a little bit and wrap. This is what I poured the water into, and this is like a drink mix, like what you would pour Kool-Aid or like homemade juice. That's what this is. I got it at the Family Dollar. Bless you. I'm gonna start back here. Take a towel, wrap it around your kiddo. Take a towel, wrap it around your not dominant hand. You want to hold the water in your dominant hand. And then, let me switch it. And then I take the picture, dump the braid in, the braids, set it on there for a few seconds. And then you use that other hand to wrap it around. And you just do this over and over until you're done. After you get them all dipped, then you want to let them dry just a smidge. And then I like to take either some braiding mousse or some regular mousse and just run it across the top of the braids. Kind of help with those flyaways. Smells good. And then I also take some gel, rub it in my hands, rub it on the braid. I like to get it on these end pieces too, just to help seal it in. When you take it down, you're gonna unfold it, unwrap the hair. Voila. Sorry. I'm gonna do this one again. I'm gonna unfold it and then unwrap the hair. That's what's gonna give you that spiral. So those are her two front pieces. They're smaller curls than the rest. These back ones are bigger. Same thing, gonna unwind. That's what that curl looks like. This is what it looks like with the curls still together. So now I'm gonna put some gel in my hands again and then just run my hands through the curls to break them up. See the glitter?
Yeah, I see the color, the glitter.
I thought you have to go into work. No shit.
At this point, it's 9:30. School started at 9, so I have got to get out of here. But I 1000% would not recommend doing it on a school night unless you start at like 3 or 4 o'clock. Aim for the weekend. Don't do what I do. I do not recommend sending your child to school late. This was, however, the circumstances we were faced with yesterday, this week. Yeah, I have a pretty busy week. So yeah, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. She will get to school. I'm not gonna pick her up early. I'm gonna make her stay the rest of the day, considering how late we are. Now I have to get myself ready, and I can't just throw on anything because I washed my hair last night, because I have church later. Can't be going to church looking busted. So I'm about to get myself together. Thank you guys for hanging out with us last night and this morning to get Aislinn ready for her birthday. We're so excited. She's turning 9. But until next time, peace out.
Bye.